Hi Taurus, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly podcast for July 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. Archangel Raphael healing cards are going to be used in this reading. Let's just dive into your reading, Taurus. Towards the final days of June, stepping into July 2022, we have the Six of Swords here. Possibly, in this time you were very busy or you were moving about. Maybe you were also making those travel plans. Nothing official paperwork was on the cards for you. At the 11th hour or at the last minute, things had fallen in place for you. Maybe you needed to have a very flexible approach. Your responsibilities had also increased at that time. Obstacles to overcome or the challenges that July is going to pose for Taurans worldwide is the Three of Wands here. I think Taurans, you want to set sail for greener pastures, but this is in the challenge position, so you should be careful of your plans. Maybe you're also somebody who needs to collaborate with others, a bit temperamental as well. Even in the final days of June, you were getting worked up, or your emotions were something which was playing havoc on your relationships. Maybe Taurans, the key this July is not to presuppose things. Maybe there are going to be disagreements, so you need to nip issues in the bud. I think you should also tone down your expectations a bit. Perhaps your friends and acquaintances are trying to help you out, bag that job, but then there are challenging times ahead. Or maybe you are too set in your ways, you are going to wait for the right kind of offer to come your way. Influences for this month, we have the Nine of Wands. Maybe like this person here, you're going to deliberate over your future. It's not going to be easy, or it's not going to be a cakewalk this month, but you need to put in the effort, you need to get down to business. It can be a bit frustrating at times, but then hard work is in store for you. Maybe the rewards will not be anytime soon, but you should keep at it. Sometimes, we try honestly, or we try to do things the way we desire, but then we don't get the rewards. I think you're also going to be a bit worked up because of the grievances. Maybe there are colleagues or juniors who are not towing the line. I think you could even have a discussion with your administrator or the management. The first 10 days of July, we have the Three of Cups here. I think you need to network, you need to socialize, you need to promote yourself on the social media as well. This is a very light-hearted energy, even if you are going to be challenged at work, even if your responsibilities are increasing. I think you should also stop and smell the roses. Maybe these acquaintances could bring in offers for you. There's also going to be that sense of calm here. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th July, we have the Temperance card. Slow and steady wins the race here, so you need to be patient. You have to bear with the delays. But you can take heart from the fact that you will manage to achieve what you set out to do. I think you should also retreat from certain situations or emotional drama. Maybe you're also a bit stressed out because your home life is disturbed. Other than that, Taurans, I'm also picking up that there could be jealous colleagues, so you should be mindful of what's brewing behind the surface. Maybe the work environment could be a bit claustrophobic for you because knives are being sharpened behind your back. But these challenges are something which are going to strengthen you for your future, so you need to play the waiting game here. I think payment can also come in at this time. The final days of July, we have the Five of Wands. This is a very active card. You need to adapt to the changing circumstances. You need to be mindful of what you utter, because sometimes we could say something in a rush and then the slip of the tongue could cost us dearly. So you need to weigh your words carefully. I think within the home front also, your family members expect you to run errands for them, but then you may not be keen. Or even if you get down to doing those chores, then you could do so after much fuss. That is why I think it's imperative, Taurans, you should understand that you should not procrastinate, because eventually you're going to do the task. I think you also need to prioritize this month, but then there's going to be good progress. Your mind is very active and alert. I think there are going to be ideas which would come in. and you could plan an assignment very quickly. But then again, because this energy is making you very active, it's making you move forward quickly, you could ignore certain things, so you should look carefully to avoid mistakes. Communication is also going to increase, and this could also leave you a bit worn out. Maybe you're tired. I think you're also dealing with a very impractical boss. Maybe your superior wants to change plans or change the ideas, but then you believe at the last minute this is not to be done, or he shouldn't disturb the apple cart, so to speak. Nevertheless, I think this entire month, Taurus, you should cash in through your networking skills, or you should tap into your contacts. Check your love life. I have this card, commitment. Possibly, Taurus, you expect a formal proposal this July, or you want to be in a committed relationship. I think some of you are also dealing with an on again, off again lover. Maybe you're also going to reach out to this person, but then these are early days. Maybe this person is also going to talk about a health issue or discuss some problems that are there. Definitely this month promises to be one where there's going to be a reconnection for many Taurans worldwide. Maybe your friends are also going to play matchmaker, or because you're going to socialize, then you can meet up with prospective suitors. We do have the 3 of Cups here, so definitely I think you should be open receiving love this month. However, Taurus, I think be mindful of other people's emotions. Maybe there's a prospective suitor who thinks that you are going to reciprocate, but then there's no point stringing anyone along if you're disinterested, even if you do enjoy this attention that is coming your way. And second, romancing Taurus, you can expect light-hearted flirtation this month. Maybe you're also going to discuss your future together. I think for some of you, there's the possibility that your lover could be away on account of work, so there's going to be a distance in this relationship which is going to make you fretful. Maybe you're also going to discuss work, or you're going to discuss the romantic weather. I think Taurus, you should also be careful because there are going to be certain limitations. Maybe outside influences also affecting this relationship this month. Maybe your family members are discouraging you from forming an attachment with this person. On the other hand, those of you who are married, I think money issues could crop up. Ideally, I think Taurus, you should avoid disagreement. Maybe inconsequential matters are going to be brought up. Nevertheless, I think your spouse, your partner is going to be there, supportive of you in your hour of need. From the Butterfly Oracle deck, we have this card, leaving. Like I said, many of you could be dealing with a person who is very busy, or a busy lover, so maybe he is making those travel plans, so he's going to be away from you for a while. This card could also imply that you need to leave a situation behind, or you need to walk away from certain situations which are not going to do you any good. Maybe you also want to move away from a very stressful work environment. For some of you, this card could imply parting from someone as well. Archangel Raphael is also asking you to forgive, as forgiveness heals. To feel lighter at the soul level, you need to forgive this person who has done you any kind of harm, or who has been responsible for your unhappy connection, whether they are colleagues or whether it's somebody in your personal life. In case you're dealing with an ex, I think you need to forgive him as well, and be very uplifting at the soul level. The last card in this reading is 555. It says, wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. Communication, like I said, is going to increase. Communication is going to bring in new opportunities. So I think the key here for Taurus this July is to network, to promote yourself on the social media. Maybe some situations could also be like a wake-up call. You want to get rid of that slumber. You're going to wake up to the reality of things this month. All in all, Taurus, this month you need to keep your ego aside. You need to network. You're going to be very up and alive. Besides, do you desire commitment from your person? I hope, Taurus, you liked your reading. This was Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.